up, y'all? Hey, Pepper's gonna try to come through this door, but she hasn't figured out if she just pushed a little bit. Okay, we're back with another video. This is part 2 of the first one because I didn't show you any of the planting. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't do any of the repotting yet. So nothing has been done because, y'all, I've just been so tired these last couple of weeks with all this working that I've been doing. But anyway, the giveaway winners. I still haven't mailed your plants off yet. But there's hope that they will leave because now I realize I do not have to go to the post office. Yes, I have downloaded an app. Which, why didn't y'all tell me about this and went with? I knew it was out there. You knew it was out there, but we just didn't think about it. So the United States Postal Service has an app. They can do pickup deliveries. They will be picking these plants up Tuesday morning off of my doorstep, and they will be on the way to you. I apologize for not thinking about this sooner. I wish I had, but you will be getting your plants hopefully by the end of this week at the latest. So congratulations, your plants will be all boxed up, they will be watered, and I will even trim them up if they need to be. Again, I apologize for getting them out so late, but no, Tuesday morning, they will be picked up and mailed out to you. So thank you everybody for participating, thank you, and I noticed I picked up a couple of new viewers, thank you again. And this is not the norm for me, and as easy as it is to send these off, I will be doing this every single time. I know, I should have known about it. I should have. So, I got me a full bottle today of this wine. Y'all, I didn't think I was going to be off today. I did not think that I was going to be off. Whew. I'm not looking this gift horse in the mouth. Shh. I'm off. So, boom. The grape is a wonderful fruit, y'all. It is absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. So like I said, I have not done any of the planting, so we're going to do a little bit more. But I wanted to show you guys my little plant system that I got over here real quick. So let me show you this. I apologize for the lighting. Okay, but this here, which the lighting is going to be terrible, but this is a bench that I house plants on, that all of them are in some much needed care and attention. But underneath this bench, I have my little soil system set up here. They're not labeled because that would have been the smart thing to do. Apologize for the leaves. That's from the fern. That's barely hanging on. It needs some attention. But over here, I have 4 containers. And there's my little bucket. I picked these stackable containers up. They were like $5 each. No, $4.50 each. And each one contains a different thing. Okay. That over there is peat moss. That over here is that, I don't know why. I can't think of what this is right now. I'm going to come back to that one. This is coconut husk over here. And the far one way over there in the corner is actually sand. Oh my God. This is just like, and that is perlite. There we go. So this is the 4 things that I use. This is it. No pre-made. The only thing that is missing right now are earthworm castings because I forgot that I needed some and I did not order any. It's like having kids. I hear my dogs. I don't know what they're doing, but I hear my dogs. I hear them. Looking at, my husband's out there. This hair is not cooperating. Anyway, y'all, I'm back up here. Come back. So I'm back up here. Up top, and yep, that is my system, and I'm just a little proud of it because before would do a pre-mix and have bags of stuff everywhere, and it's just nice to have a little bit of organization. And that's the only place where my house is organized right now. This house is 100% a complete mess. It's one of the reasons why I'm sitting on the floor, is because my vanity that I usually plant on is cluttered with all sorts of stuff. So all my plants, every single one of my plants in my house needs some love and attention. So after I get done with this video, I will be starting to clean up today. And yeah, I wanted to give you guys a tour of my patio, but it's overcast, so we're just not going to do that. It'll come up eventually. But let's get started on some of this repotting. And of course, I'm always missing something. But we're going to start first with my African mask. This is this is the original mother one that I ended up completely cutting back, and it has since grown. And it isn't in what I would consider the best conditions. It has it went through some issues. You know, I'm always fighting some type of pest. And I don't know if you can see that. So that's so you know, I stay on the ready though. I'm saying that in my sprays in my bathroom. So, but all in all, this plant has just grown so tallly, but it hasn't produced any new leaves. So hopefully that will come soon. So what I have, I'll be right back. I forgot my tray. I need the damn tray. Okay, I'm back. And you see Pepper is here as well. Went and got the tray. Okay, Pepper. Oh, and there's Ginger. Come here, baby. Come here, Ginger. Pepper just had a birthday, so she's officially 1 year old. Yay. Ginger, come. Brandon, call them. They're gone. Okay, so the door's closed. Woo. Okay, so I have my tray. I have my first plant. And what I'm going to use for this plant is, because this plant has done so well, and I attest that to the fact that it has just some sphagnum moth and earthworm castings in it. That's the only thing that's in it. And that's exactly... Excuse me. So the only thing that this plant is growing in right now is coconut husk and earthworm castings. And I just water it. And that's why I set the system up. Because as I discovered on this plant journey, one potting mix isn't right for every single plant. That's what I discovered, and I just think everybody needs to discover that on their own. So I would never say you should use this or you should use that. There's tricks of the trades. And what I've discovered with this plant is, in this coconut koi, that it has just grown tremendously. Even though it has been attacked by pests, it is still just... Y'all, what is going on? Allergies. Allergies, y'all. That's it. COVID-19, not today. Rona, go away. A little bit of wine. But anyway, like I was saying, so I wouldn't tell anybody what to do for them because I know in the past that even on this channel, I have preached about how I've used certain types of potting mix already made, and those are actually really good. I'm just learning that certain plants, when they need, and I always find something out when a plant gets in trouble. And I just believe that this plant is just done so incredibly well because, and let me just give you an idea of how big the leaf is. Let me try to. Okay, so that should give you some idea. These leaves are really huge. And so I really want this plant to be preserved. So I'm going to be, of course, neem and oil in it because I found that works really great on all kinds of pests. But we also are going to go ahead and pot this up. And so if you notice, this plant is way, you can see it here through the shadow, it's way down here. So it has plenty of growing room, probably about I don't know, what's that, about 1.5 inches? Maybe close to 2 inches. So I'm just going to see if I can just raise it up. And I do have my scooper. That's the best dollar I've ever spent. I'm just gonna, and I have this pre-moistened coconut koi. So, and when I say that, so it's pre-moistened. So I'm not really, I'm going to wet this plant. I'm just gonna shake off a few of some of the soil. Not too much, just a little bit. Because I'm not gonna water this plant. I'm just gonna, I know this is a pre-moistened. Oh, but check it out. It has some bulbs. It has grown some bulbs. So hopefully we'll get some new leaves soon. Get some new plants going on. I'm just gonna top this off until we're moving on to our next plant. See, this one is really quick. And while we're on the subject here, I hope everyone is having a happy Easter. And for those of y'all who have kids and you're stuck inside for this corona and you decided to celebrate at home or with minimum amount of people, good for you. And I hope you treated your children with their favorite types of candy. And speaking of candy, okay, so this one is done. Always like to, so I just put it right back in the same container. It has very little room, so I might not have for me to water it. Got about 1/2 inch, if that. But this one is still in here, and I did reuse some of its current soil. And one reason I'm reusing the coconut koi. Coconut koi doesn't break down as quickly as other potting mix does, and it has some, and this one already had some earthworm castings mixed in it, so I wanted to at least. Let's move on to this syngonium. But like I said, let's talk about candy. I mean about candy, y'all want to talk about this particular candy. And for this, for my faithful viewers and friends, I will be certain, because there was a crime with this candy. I don't know if you guys have had this. Can you see it? Okay. Kit Kat ain't sponsoring me. They're not sponsoring me at all. But this is a Kit Kat Lemon Crisp. Now, if you know me for a while, then you know one of my favorite candies is a Kit Kat, especially that white chocolate Kit Kat. I love it. Okay. This one here is a Lemon Crisp. Okay, by Kit Kat. Only came out in Easter. Don't know if they had it last year. I don't think so. But my friend, insert picture, Chauncey, girl, I'm going to talk about you, Chauncey. I'm going to talk about you. Came across a bag of these, okay? Okay, came across a bag of them. Let me just say, this is one of the most delicious candy treats you're ever going to eat, okay? It is good. It is beyond good. If you don't even like lemon cookies, you should try this. If you don't like lemon, you should try this. If you don't like Kit Kats, forget about that. Try this. Okay. Chauncey, my friend, my close friend, some would say, I don't know, I've used the term in the past, my sister, okay, had a bag of these. I'm like, cool, girl. She said, no, here. Hey, girl, hey. I'm only going to let you have 2. I'm like, 2. I was like, all right, I get it, 2. I get it. I was cool with it. I was a little sad, but I was cool with it at the same time. I was like, you know, when something's really good, I was like, why didn't you tell me about it? Hey, don't worry about all that. You can have 2 of these right now. Okay, cool. Took those 2. Okay, so I'm just going to save it for later, because I had some from her earlier excuse me, I had some earlier in the week from her. So I was like, cool, cool, cool. And she said she had went back and she couldn't find no more. And I was like, all right, cool. But I was already upset because she didn't tell me about it. So when she had this, she's like, hey, I found another bag. 2 things that upset me. When you found out, Chauncey, how good that damn candy was, why didn't you pick up a bag for me right off the bat? Okay, that's one. Second thing is, Chauncey, is, and I'm purposely saying your name this way, you gave me 2, but you gonna give Jennifer 5? Okay, y'all? Nuh-uh, don't get me wrong. Jennifer's a cool person. She's a wonderful person, but she ain't like us. That ain't her sister. That is us. She not only did she give Jennifer 5, she let Jennifer reach in the bag to get her 5. Pulled out 2 and handed them to me. I'm like, what kind of relationship is this? You know how I have to find out about it? Me and Jennifer is just talking. We leaving. We about to go home, and all of a sudden, Jennifer pulls out of her pocket, because you know you got stuff in your pockets and you want to put them in your purse or whatever. And I'm like, oh, girl, where'd you get that from? I've been looking for some. Where'd you find that at? And she's like, oh, she said Chauncey gave them to me. Huh? When? Oh, today. Huh? How many you got there, Jennifer? Oh, hey, girl, I got 5. These things are really good. Chauncey gave you 5? That's what she did, huh? So, you know, I went and confronted Chauncey about it. All of a sudden, she got amnesia. She like, Oh, wait, she wear glasses. Is that what Jennifer said? Well, I don't know, girl. I don't know. We sisters. Okay, but that ain't the only one in this insert picture. I hope I have a picture of him. If I don't, I'm going to find one. And this sucker is stuck in here, y'all. I can't get this plant out of here. So, this. I'm just going to say it. This M word here, okay? And for those of you who might be upset about that, notice I said the N word out of respect for you. That is not what I say in my home, okay? I do use that word, but out of respect for you, I'm going to say N word. But in my everyday house, with my white husband, even he knows that's what he getting called. So, take it how you want it. It's a term of endearment for us. Does my white husband use the word? Anyway, this N word. He a foodie. I'm a foodie. We're best foodies. Like, when you say somebody who's a best foodie, you got to know what I mean by that. What I mean by best foodie is anytime something comes out, you just got to let that person know to see if they hip to it. So, like, for example, okay, Popeye spicy chicken sandwich. Okay, boom. Have you had it yet? Nah, you need to get that. That's what I would say to him. You need to get that. It's so good. It's better than, you know, it's better than, I'm going to say a few names. It's better than Boxcar Betty, which is a really good chicken sandwich. It's better than that Chick-fil-A. And then he hit me with the, you need to do it right now. You need to drive 30 minutes if you have to go get it. I'm like, okay, cool. Then that's what I told him. And then he hit me back up with, yo, Wendy started serving breakfast. I'm like, get the effing out. Shut the front door. What you talking about, N-word? He said, Wendy started serving breakfast, and you need to take your ass over to Wendy's, and you need to try this sandwich. I'm like, okay. I got you. Why? Insert picture again. This N-word didn't tell me about these. Now, he knew about the Kit Kats. He didn't tell me. Where is the foodie respect? What happened to the foodie? He did not tell me. And he knew about it. And what makes it so bad is Chauncey rolled on him. And I said, look, Chauncey thinking she good now because I was like, how many Chauncey gave you? How many she give you? Yo, man, she only gave me one. Alright, that made me feel a little bit better. I was like, she gave me 2. He's like, at least you got 2. So, you know, I had to hit him with, well, you know she gave Jennifer 5. And he's like, who the hell is Jennifer to her? I don't know. But you know she cool. She cool. Don't get me wrong, y'all. There's nothing wrong with Jennifer. I have nothing negative to say about her whatsoever. In fact, she's a very beautiful person. But she ain't no foodie. She ain't my sister. She ain't Chauncey's sister. Y'all, what y'all think? Y'all think Chauncey just didn't want to share with me, right? She just wanted to keep that secret to herself. And then when I asked her for some more, she knew what to say to get me to back off. You know what? The rest of these are for Ricky. I had to shut up. Ricky, a husband. Ricky, the homie. That's my homie. Like, Ricky more in the plants than she is, and she got the horticulture degree. You know, so I'm like, all right. You know, I couldn't even say nothing. I had to just drop the subject, you know. So I hope Rick, if you ain't get them Kit Kats, Rick, you better get them. Okay, because she said she was giving them to you. So that's my little friend rant. So I'm going to go back to being me here. Y'all, for real. I'm going to have to go off camera. And I'll be back because this video, that's the end of my story. And this plant is still in here. So I'm going to be back.